These are 3 LEGO Speed Champions I find kind of boring. So in this video, let's fix them up, getting increasingly more creative from left to right. To start us off nice and simple, I want to ignore these 2 and focus on the Dodge Charger. We'll change out the wheels and we'll fix this tiny engine on the front hood. If adding engines to cars that didn't need it was a job, I'd be Elon Musk. Here's my Audi e-tron with a massive engine in it. I lied, we kind of need the engine from this guy. Boop! So first, we gotta take off the engine and see how much space we're working with. It's not much. I think I'm gonna have to back it up a little. This is the part of the video where I go way in over my head and start disassembling cars I have no business disassembling. And now to make this presentable again. So it looks like the best move is to have it facing towards the car. And now just to build up around it and make it stable. Alright, I grabbed the right pieces, and now let's see for the moment of truth. And there we go, it fits. And now let's smooth out the top of the car. Be sure to stick around because we're going to do way cooler things to the other 2 cars, like building a famous Ferrari. But now let's quickly switch out the tires. Whoa, someone stole my wheels. I'm just kidding, I did that. Anyways, I found these blacked out tires that I think will make the car look super clean. Now let's apply them. Well, that's a wrap on our Dodge. I think it looks better than it originally did, and the tires really pop on this one. Hopefully not literally. Now I have to do something with this broken Mustang. So I found some instructions online to build a Pagani Zonda, which is one of my favorite cars. Now let's park this guy out. I'll get the instructions and then get to work. And so the journey begins. Getting the chassis of the Zonda built up. I'm curious if there's going to be interior because it's looking kind of tight in there. It's like every piece I put on, my hopes get lower and lower. Maybe in that blue spot they'll put a driver. Just got to put on probably the coolest detail, the exhaust. And man, this is a beefy boy. I still got hope for this cockpit though. Check out these ridge details on the side of the Zonda. Man, they're so cool. The exhaust is getting built around and then it repeats itself on the other side. I guess the designer didn't anticipate the printed parts of the car because now there's printed sides to it and at the back. But man, a lot of pieces are going into building this rear. Just put the wing on, it's starting to look like a Zonda. I am way too excited that there's a steering wheel in this car. Because we get a driver. Now you can officially call it a Zonda. Man, this thing is crazy. If you're curious about who built it, I'll link him in the comments below. Well, now it's 100% finished. And for the moment of truth, will a LEGO minifigure fit in there? I've got my Pagani driver, and let's put it to the test. And yes, he does sit in there. But does the roof go on? Unfortunately, it doesn't. It doesn't fit all the way on there. At least there's a seat for the guy. A very cool build, and a fun one to say the least. I love the front details, and the cool wing on the back. Now that we're finished with the Zonda, let's set our focus on the Ferrari 812. I gotta confess, I bought an extra one because I couldn't part with my original. Now I should get the pieces sorted into the blue bin. I've got it done, and now I can get rid of the instructions and stickers. And place the minifigure in my minifigure wall. Back at it again, building up another chassis. This one for sure has an interior. In fact, it's got space for 2 drivers instead of half of one. Just finished one of the 2 of the sides, and man, the details behind this are incredible, like how it's sunken in there. Now I've got both sides built up, and it's starting to come together. It's not yet a Ferrari, but once we put on this front part, it's definitely starting to resemble something. We got ourselves some front headlights. Finished at the front, it's looking pretty clean, and then I put on the back fenders. It's starting to look Ferrari-y. Sheesh, this bad boy is clean. Look at that rear detailing. Time to put the and Ferrari by putting on the front windscreen. Okay, that was cringy. I gotta do one thing though, to be honest. Let's switch out this windscreen. Much better. We just made 3 boring cars not so boring. The Zonda's gotta be my favorite. It's so much bigger compared to the others, and it really captures my attention. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more upgrade videos, check out the one right here.